Okay, so this is the R code for Tuesday's class. Um, and basically, this is going to be really short. All we're doing is we're looking at three sets of data and we're comparing the distributions between the data. So as per last time, we want to go to the PhD class directory. Um, we've got two libraries that we need for this. One is XLSX, and that's because the data we're reading in is from a spreadsheet, and this is a library for reading in spreadsheets. And this is a library for the skewness function. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is par mfrow, comma 3 equals c3, comma ron. And what this does, par sets up the graphics environment. mf mfrow basically tells you how many pictures you put in the graphics environment. So it allows you to split the graphics environment into rows and columns. And here we're going to split it into 3 in the rows and 1 in the columns. So we should have 3 pictures on top of each other. So the first thing is we're going to load in the R&D spreadsheet that we utilized in SPSS. And let's just have a look at that. And you can see it's just got one column, which is the percentage R&D spending for companies. So we just basically get that column. We could have also done like as numeric. That would have given us the same thing. So we just have the list of numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of create the title of our graph, and we're going to include the mean. Now, what the paste function does is it basically just pastes strings together. So we're going to paste R&D, mean equals. Now we're going to do the mean function. The format function basically allows us to format numbers as text, and you can get quite complicated. We're just doing the basic version where we kind of specify the number of digits. So that would be 8.49. And we're going to do something for the median and for the skew. We're using the skewness function from the E1071 library because R doesn't seem to have a good skewness function. So we'll just have a look at what title we created. And let's just see what we got. So here we are, R&D mean, median, and skew. Now we're going to do a histogram. We're going to add the title. We're going to add the X label, which is R&D, and we're going to make it blue. We're going to give it 20 breaks. So very similar to what we did last time. And then AB line basically draws a vertical line on your graph. And we're going to have a red line at the mean and a green line at the median. And literally, we have two other data sets. So remember Chorus, this was the corporate sustainability. So we just get that information out, same as before. So our corporate sustainability scores do exactly the same. And then our third one is our ship sanitation scores. A little bit different this time because there's multiple columns. You see our score, it gives the actual ship and the cruise line. So our scores are actually in the third column rather than the first. And the same again. And again, this is just the, I've posted it before Tuesday. But this is what we're going to be doing on Tuesday. And this is just showing, okay, so we have the mean is 8.5 and the median is 8.05. So these high observations for R&D skew it to the right. So this is a right skewed distribution, not quite as extreme as say income or house prices, but it's right skewed. And you see it has a positive skew. Corporate sustainability, look, this is pretty much normal. The mean and the median are very close, and the skew is a very small number. And the ship sanitation scores, most are pretty good, near 100, but you have a few lower scores around 70. So don't get on those ships if they're still like floating. And you can see mean and median are very close, but the skew is kind of quite highly negative on this third graph. So again, exactly as per the SPSS example in the slides in the class, but in R. And that's it for our little short R video.